Hey, it's Margie with the Asking Spot, asking, can I refinish a table I've already finished?
Why on earth would she do that?
Yeah, but why?
Why?
Well, it's because this one, let's just say, it has served us well. I wanted to change things up, and right along the certain edge, well, that's where somebody college prepping sat and got a little stressed. So it needed some work one way or the other. I've just decided to see if I can't switch it all up. So here it goes. Now you may be asking, have you finally figured out you gotta stop going outside and bringing new furniture in and you're just gonna work with some you have?
Well, are you?
That's a good idea, but no, that's not what I figured out yet. You also might be thinking, well, maybe I'm not getting out enough and I'm not finding new curb finds to work on or thrift shop stuff.
Are you?
No, I've actually got a piece I'm really looking forward to doing that's going to be coming up in a future YouTube challenge if I get in on that one. So yeah, this is just a case of meh. It got on my nerves. I've got to take care of it. Now I've cleaned off the piece and I'm going to go ahead and start working with my heat gun. I don't know if I need to clean it off before working with the heat gun because it kind of just goes underneath that level, but better safe than sorry. And it's a good habit to be in because if I were to go at this with a sander, I definitely would want it cleaned off first. Of course, because I actually put this on, I know how many layers of stuff there's on it. So
hundreds.
Yeah, sander's not going to work, and I really don't want to use any of the chemical strippers. So let's hope the heat gun works. All right, using the heat gun took me about shy of an hour to get the bulk of everything off. Now it's time to go back through and sand everything. I'm gonna go a pass with an 80 grit, then move up to 100, maybe 120, depending on what sandpaper I have, and then finish it off with around a 180, 220. We'll see what sandpaper I have, but here goes.
It goes on for a while. You don't need to listen to this.
I've gotten multiple sanding passes on this, and I get why this poplar wood is usually just, stained dark or just painted because it is a rather blotchy wood. However, I like the blotchiness, and I actually really like it in its ash shade that it is now. However, not wanting to go to the store and look for something in an ash that would cover it and seal it and protect it, I'm working with what I have, which I have this Danish oil. Now, if I go with this, I can't really put any of my other stains on top of it without doing a lot of sanding again to get the oil out and mineral spirits, yada, yada. Got to do too much for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a wood conditioner on it, which is something you should do before staining or doing anything anyway, so I can see what it looks like when it's got some treatment in it. If it is too yellow, we'll see where I go from there, but hopefully it won't get too yellow. Well, with the wood conditioner, it seems to indicate it actually pulls kind of red. And while I don't like that for my hair, I totally love it for the wood. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some of the Danish oil on it and just let it be. Applying Danish oil is remarkably easy and it's pretty forgiving. All you have to do though is allow for a huge amount of dry time. So you're going to put on a first coat, you can brush it on, you can wipe it on. I like to wipe it on because I just feel like I have more control. You're going to put that on, let it sit for 15 minutes, then put another coat on. Then the whole thing sits for 72 hours. Before we look at the final results, let's take a look back at where we started. And if you could, please click subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, click the thumbs up. That really helps out the channel. And thank you. Now, the final results. It's going to be inserted as I'm editing this video.
Why?
Simply because I've gotten everything done. It just needs to dry before I can put the legs back on. Other than that, though, this was basically a one-day project or half-day project because I worked until lunch. It was after lunch that I went ahead and got started on this project, and it's not quite sunset, so probably about 5.5, 6 hours into it. That's all it took, and I've got a whole new look for my furniture. It feels like it's all brand new. So hopefully this inspires you to look around your place and maybe rescue something before tossing it. Thanks so much for watching The Asking Spot. We've got bloopers next. When a certain someone got a little stressed doing some college prep stuff. Don't blame them. Let's get it done. Final results because it needs to dry. Okay, bye you. Using the heat gun, it took me, microphone. Hold on. Let's take a look back at where we started, and if you could, please click the subscribe button or give the thumbs up.